Hey, what's up guys? Mr. Freecoiner coming back to you again today. I hope everybody is doing well and taking care of yourselves. Before I go any further, I do want to say I'm not a financial analyst, simply sharing my thoughts and opinions, so please only take it as that. Now, as we can see here, the price of XRP is still sitting at roughly the same spot, which is about 33 cents. Holding steady, that is, that can be said about it. And we look at the volume here, also holding steady, but it is the weekend, so can't really expect a whole lot. Now, I do want to get into a few articles here and kind of speak on the FUD that is placed in it, kind of hidden, but there nonetheless. Now, is this okay? So for this article, is Ripple XRP underpriced because remittance is in demand? It would seem as though you're going to hear like all positive about XRP, but no, of course not. Let's go ahead and get into that. I'll show you what I'm talking about. That the dreaded and unrelenting members of the so-called XRP army are a tireless lie is true. Concrete research findings reveal that they are bots. And, when I read that, I was just like, wow, I mean, speechless. Okay, because we know that the list that was provided of these so-called bots, these are actually people. These people exist. So not sure why they would want to start the article off like that. But anyway, let's move on. Ripple payments approved by leading U.S. regulator in potential game changer for XRP powered XRapid. Actually, this is a very good article here. This actually came out this morning. Now, it has been talked about before, but I'll go ahead and read just the beginning here. The New York State Department of Financial Services has granted a license to crypto exchange and Ripple partner Bitstamp. The company based in Luxembourg can now offer its services in New York, including the ability to deploy Ripple's suite of cross-border payment solutions. DFS has authorized Bitstamp USA to offer services providing its customers with the ability to buy and sell Bitcoin, along with the select other virtual currencies for USD and vice versa. Bitstamp USA is also authorized to facilitate transfers of funds onto the Ripple network, issuing Ripple balances in USD or other virtual currencies and select fiat currencies, including the Australian dollar, British pound, euro, Swiss franc, and Japanese yen, which, like I said, this is excellent news. We have, New York actually approving something for once. So anyway, great news, like I said. Let's move on. Let's see. Was this it? Yes. Okay, so this article, Bitcoin indicator flashes bull signal with a warning, plus Ripple and XRP, Ethereum, yada yada. Let's go on down. What I wanted to read actually was this. Stellar co-founder Jed McCaleb is comparing Stellar to Ripple. In a new interview with Cointelegraph Japan, McCaleb says Stellar is primarily meant to offer support to people without bank accounts, while Ripple is focused on boosting banks and financial institutions. Says McCaleb, in order to create a truly open and universal financial infrastructure, public blockchains must link together disparate financial systems and organizations. So basically, I've mentioned this before, and I'm going to say it again. XRP and Stellar, or rather XLM, they're going to be kind of two halves of the same coin, right? Two sides of the same coin. XRP being the more elite coin, whereas Stellar will be used, as he's saying here, for those who are unbanked. Now, will some people be using XRP? Well, yeah, but from what I have learned, and and information that's been provided, XRP will be at a much higher price point than Stellar will be. Okay, it's just one of those things. If you look at how what these the basis of each coin, you can kind of see how that will work. Now, if you know about Stellar, you know how it actually operates, the fact that it is not They're not going to be having any coin burns like XRP will. Therefore, XRP will become more scarce as opposed to Stellar. So, again, as I've said many times before, guys, the fact that you have XRP, in a few years, you will be part of the minority. If you haven't sold out at that point, those of us who have not sold out at that point, I'll say. All right, demand for Ripple Inc. solutions simply too high in Asia Pacific. Now, this article here was a bit kind of strange to me because it almost seems as though the writer is trying to insinuate that Ripple or XRP, whatever, cannot handle the high demand of APAC, right? So let me just go ahead and read this. Ripple Inc. is changing the cross-border remittance space with its technologies that allow transactions to be faster and cheaper, benefiting the end user. Presently, because of what's on the table, the demand for Ripple Inc. and similar solutions is apparently on the rise in Asia Pacific. So cross-border demand too big in APAC. Okay. In a post by Ripple Inc.'s official Twitter handle, the cryptocurrency company revealed that there is an increasing demand for its remittance services, or rather solutions. However, the existing services cannot cover this ultra high demand. Now, that just, to me, it just insinuates that Ripple cannot handle the demand that's going on, right? That's what I took from it immediately, right? But then you come here, Ripple Inc. tweeted saying demand in APAC for fast, affordable cross-border remittances are growing, but existing services can't keep up. And then they, I'll go on. This statement was made at Ripple Inc. regional event in Bangkok. Now, if you look at the tweet, it does say that demand in APAC for fast, affordable cross-border remittances is growing, but existing services can't keep up. But then it goes on to say, find out how blockchain is changing that, right? So when you understand what the actual tweet is saying, right, you realize that there's a little bit of shade going on in here. That's the way I'm taking it. They're trying to insinuate that Ripple cannot. That's what it seems to me. Like I said, it seems that they're saying it can't handle it. But either way, that we know that is not true. Now, reading on down into this, we also see. Let's see, where is it? CIMB on their part dumped Western Union ahead instead of launching spend. CIMB on their part dumped Western Union instead launching Spend Send, their cross-border payment services now present in 31 countries. The bank is targeting higher value transactions from some customers. To achieve that, CIMB had to plug into networks of existing blockchains and expand their reach while reducing the cost for customers. Rathav Kahneman tweeted about the situation, saying the latest Ripple Inc. insight has some interesting videos from heads of CIMB and SCB. Two nuggets. Western Union wouldn't let CIMB in Malaysia Indonesia corridor, so they dumped them. SCB couldn't expand to Vietnam and Cambodia without Ripple Inc.'s multi-hop. So, guys, we know this kind of lets us know immediately that, hey, that multi-hop is extremely important for those companies that are using Xcurrent. So, I believe Ripple they've really done their homework. They're catching it from both sides, or catching the this demand from both sides. So pretty awesome team, guys. These guys are really smart bunch of folks. So yeah, this right here, back says race day is approaching to bring crypto to the mainstream. They don't give a date here, but to be honest with you, I personally believe it's going to be sooner than we're kind of thinking. Now, personally, I think next week might be a very important week. That's just from information that I have gathered. But remains to be seen. I'm not gonna bet the farm on it, but very, very possible, considering the importance of, some of the dates next week. So just wanted to get that out there, guys. Again, I hope you guys are enjoying your Saturday. I really have not myself. Just been a rainy day and had a 6-hour call for work. It's just hasn't been fun. So haven't even really had anything to eat at this point, but I am going to fix that here in just a little bit. So again, guys, thank you for joining me. If you have not already done so, make sure you hit that subscribe button and smash that like button, and also that post notification button. Also, if you do feel the urge, go ahead and find me on Twitter and follow me so we can keep in touch. If you have anything you want to provide to me or show me or anything like that, I would definitely appreciate it. But until next time, guys, this has been Mr. Free Coiner. Take care of yourselves, and God bless.